What's up, listeners? Today is Free Ride Friday, where we give away a free ride to the $100 MBA Training and Community. Every Friday, somebody wins a lifetime membership to the $100 MBA Training and Community. That's over 180 video lessons, interviews with experts, workbooks, a whole lot more. And all you got to do to enter our weekly random draw to win a free ride is give us a rating and review on iTunes. If you're on your iPhone, just click on the cover art and click on the link that says give us a rating and review. Or if you're on your computer, just go to 100mba.net/show. We'll be announcing today's winner in a little bit, so let's jump into today's episode. Welcome to the $100 MBA Show, the business podcast that gives you the business lessons you need and leaves the interviewing to the other shows with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. In today's lesson, you will learn how to find great teachers. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about finding a great mentor, but this lesson, we're going to be talking about how to find somebody that can teach you specific skills. Where to look to find the teachers that can teach you the skills that you are looking for. You might be surprised with some of the suggestions, with some of the answers I got for you today. So let's get into it. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Relay Rides. Do you own a car? Then you know how expensive it is. From a recent AAA study, your car costs $9,000 a year. Ouch, that's crazy. But what if your car paid you instead? Enter Relay Rides. Relay Rides is a peer-to-peer car rental company. Rent out your car on Relay Rides and earn as much as $1,000 per month. Talk about passive income. Relay Rides pre-screens each renter and offers $1 million in insurance. And best of all, Relay Rides is giving a great special offer to the $100 MBA listeners. You can earn an extra $100 when you sign up today for free at relayrides.com/MBA. That's relay, RIDES.com/MBA. When you're looking for a great teacher to teach you a specific skill, whether that's sales, coding, or communication skills, you need to find somebody that you can learn from easily, somebody that works with you. A good example of this is when you learned how to drive. Some of us preferred to learn from the driving school and not from our parents. It was kind of stressful to have one of your parents in the passenger seat while you're learning how to drive. For others, they didn't mind. For example, my father taught me how to drive, and I didn't feel I was stressed out. And in fact, I felt comfortable. I can ask him questions. I didn't feel the pressure of this person's a stranger, and I didn't want to sound like I was a dummy. So the point is that you need to find somebody that you're comfortable with learning that skill. In other words, you're comfortable with their teaching style. That's why you'll find multiple schools teaching the same thing. Why aren't all but one out of business? Because there's going to be other people out there that resonate with certain people. For example, I want to learn a little bit of HTML and CSS. I want to brush up my skills. Nicole and I are planning to create our own personal websites, and I want to brush up a little bit. I have a whole bunch of choices. I can go to treehouse.com. I can go to Lynda. I can go to Code Academy. I can read books. I can go on YouTube. There's so many choices out there. But the reason why all of these sources still make money and they're still in business is because they resonate with different people. I might want to go to Treehouse because I like their teaching style. Maybe because they make it fun and they turn it into games and it's easy to understand. Maybe for some people, Lynda's too overwhelming. There's too many courses. I don't know where to start. Or it's hard to maybe ask questions. Maybe you prefer Lynda because you've taken other courses on Lynda and you enjoy working with them. The point is that you need to choose somebody that you're comfortable learning from. But you can learn from individuals and not just companies or platforms like Lynda or Treehouse or the $100 MBA for that matter. Say, for example, you have an interview, a job interview that's coming up, and you don't really like doing interviews. You feel nervous. You need some pointers. You can call up a friend that works in HR in a different company, not the company you're working for or trying to get the job at, and say, hey, can I buy you lunch? I have a whole bunch of questions. I'm about to interview for a job. I would love to buy you some lunch and dessert, and I have an interview coming up, and I would love to buy you lunch and just pick your brain, maybe ask you some questions, and you can give me some advice for this upcoming interview. I'll buy you lunch, I'll buy you dessert, and I'll be your best friend forever. Whatever. The point is that you can ask a friend in exchange. Maybe you can, buy them lunch. Or you can just straight up pay them $50, pay them $100, make them an offer and say, hey, I really need some help. Can you spend a couple hours with me and we can do some mock interviewing and you can help me out. You have experience in this. You work in HR. I want to really nail this interview. Can you really help me? A great little tip to find these friends or family members that can help you in certain areas, to teach you certain things that you need in life, is to go through your contact list on your phone. And by each person that you know closely, a friend or family, write a little note, or maybe in their job description, say what they do. Are they an accountant? Are they a lawyer? Are they a doctor? Are they a yoga instructor? Whatever it is, write down what they do. What's their expertise? So whenever you need help or you need to learn something, you can go ahead and just search on your contacts by job description or by profession. So for example, Nicole and I are throwing our first live event, Webinar Ninja Live, in September. And over the last couple months, I've been calling upon my friends that are really good at throwing events. They've thrown events in the past, large events, small events, and I've been picking their brains. I've been asking them to teach me. And that's because I took note of what they do when I got to know them. I knew one day that I might need their help, and I can refer back to them. I just jump on a Skype call, and I say, hey, can I get 15, 20 minutes of your time? I prepare some questions beforehand so I don't waste their time. And I just ask some questions and try to learn from them some of the things that they've learned along the way that can help me in what I'm doing. Guys, I got more on today's topic, how to find great teachers. But before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, Relay Rides. Did you know your car's value depreciates 10% as soon as you drive it off the dealership lot and 20% just after 1 year of owning it? Cars are expensive. They lose value and cost you money every month to maintain. But what if you can turn around that depreciating asset into extra cash? That's what the team at Relay Rides is trying to do. Relay Rides is a peer-to-peer car rental company. They're part of the sharing economy along with companies like Airbnb and Uber. Rent out your car on Relay Rides and earn as much as $1,000 per month. Some owners earn as much as $6,000 per month. If you're an entrepreneur and you work a lot or you're at home a lot and you don't really use your car as often as you think, you can make some serious passive income. Relay Rides pre-screens each renter and provides car owners with $1 million of insurance coverage. And with no out-of-pocket expenses, you can be rest assured. And you control when your car is available for rent. So you might as well make some money when you're not using it. Join a rapidly growing community of entrepreneurial car owners and turn your idle car into extra income. Sign up for free now at relayrides.com/MBA. And as a special offer to $100 MBA listeners, you can earn an extra $100 when you sign up today at relayrides.com/MBA. That's relay, rides.com/MBA. One of the best ways to find great teachers or to get a great teacher to teach you something is to work for them for free. Yeah, be an intern, work for them for free, and they'll teach you what you need to learn. And you can just be upfront about it. Say, hey, I need help with this. I need to learn how to do this. I'm not great at sales. I'm not great at webinars. I'm not great at this. Can you teach me what you do? Because you're great at that. And in exchange, I will work for free. I will work 30 hours or I'll work 20 hours a month. In exchange, I want 5 hours from you to teach me how to do X. And for most people, that's a great deal because they can use some help. And at the same time, they're happy to share what they know. They're happy to teach. One piece of advice when it comes to this, though, don't go there and say, hey, I will work for 30 hours a month. Let me know what you want me to do. Go in with a plan. Go in and say, I would like to help you with this. I will take care of this, because it's more work for them to think of something for you to do. So if you go in and say, hey, I will take care of your blog, or I'll write blog posts for you, or I'll take care of your social media. I'll be your community manager. Here's some things I would do with your community on Facebook. If it's all laid out for them and this is what you're getting in exchange for some time to teach me something, they'll be like, okay, that makes sense. I need that. That fits good. Go ahead and be autonomous and go ahead and do the job. And we'll start the lessons next week. Something like that. You get the point. The moral of the story is that we have great teachers around us, friends, family, contacts, people that we meet at events, at conferences, things like that. Make a note of it. Build a relationship and make sure it's reciprocal. All right, guys, that wraps up today's lesson, but it's Free Ride Friday, so I got to give away a free ride to our training and community, the $100 MBA. Let's see who won this week's free ride. And the winner is Cave Diver. Cave Diver says, practical, actionable advice, 5 stars. Omar and his team delivers great content with proven, actionable advice for the experienced and inspiring entrepreneur. I love the show's format, which is delivered in 10 to 15 minutes tops. Thanks, Cave Diver, for that awesome review. And thank you all for your amazing ratings and reviews on iTunes. We appreciate it. Cave Diver, your mission is to email us at contact@100mba.net so we can hook you up with the free ride to the training and community. Welcome to our community. Guys, remember, you too can win a free ride to the $100 MBA. We have a random draw every Friday. Just drop us an iTunes rating and review, and you enter our weekly draw. All right, guys, I want to leave you with this. We talked about finding great teachers, but there's something that you can offer as well. You can be a great teacher to others. So if you find somebody that needs your help, offer it and see if they can benefit from what you can teach them. What goes around comes around. I really believe in that. So I really think that if you go ahead and try to help other people, people will help you. And remember, you can't learn everything at once. Focus on one thing that you want to learn, get better at it, and then move on to the next thing. All right, guys, I hope that helps, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode, which is Q&A Weekends, where we answer your question right here on the show. We have a couple of very interesting questions this weekend. One's about starting a coffee shop. The other one's about, should I start a business around faith or spirituality? Is that a bad idea? Is that a good idea? We talk about it, and we get into it in Q&A Weekends. I hope to see you then, guys. Take care.